Baltimore in the 3rd edition of Appco TV.
That's right, Connie. It's the 73rd annual Appco conference, and we're going to bring you all the news and views from the floor and everything that's happening in this great city.
So keep watching.
Great, thank you. Good to be here. Ever wonder what the perfect vacation would be like? Well, I'm about to start mine at Gold Key PHR Hotels and Resorts in Virginia Beach. The Hilton Virginia Beach oceanfront is the newest, hottest place to stay at the beach. When I go on vacation, I want to get a feel for the local flavor, but I also want to stay somewhere with a sense of style and sophistication. And here it is. Now this is what I call a room. Just like the lobby, it's comfortably modern without going too far. The 32-inch flat-screen TV, one in every room, tells me that they really pay attention to what guests expect from an upscale hotel. In addition to all the great things you can do at the beach, Gold Key PHR Hotels and Resorts can also set up other activities you might find interesting and fun. Now, every restaurant at the beach claims to have the best crab cake in town, but Rockfish not only serves the best, they serve them the most ways. If you're a guest of the Hilton Virginia Beach oceanfront, you're automatically a guest of one of the coolest places I have ever seen. Sky Bar is the hippest spot in all of Virginia Beach. Here you'll find a great mix of locals and visitors. This is definitely the real deal. No tourist trap here. If you stay in what the Hilton Virginia Beach oceanfront calls their Empyrean Club, you'll get a room on the top 3 guest floors with a view just like this. I ordered the low-carb, stone-ground wheat crust pizza with pepperoni, mushrooms, and olives. It is swimsuit season after all. But they have numerous kinds of great seafood, chicken, vegetarian, and Hawaiian-style specialty pizzas. Well, now you know why I look forward to coming back to Virginia Beach every year. Virginia Beach really does have the best of everything for your vacation. And Gold Key PHR Hotels and Resorts has the best of Virginia Beach. Here in the ABC7 studios with the National Osteoporosis Foundation Phone Bank. And we have experts here to answer all of your questions about osteoporosis and bone health. So if you have any concerns about your own bone health or the bone health of a loved one, give us a call here at 703-647-15. Hi everybody, Connie Bowman back here in the ABC7 studios at the National Osteoporosis Foundation Phone Bank. And I've snagged Dr. Balinese, who is the director of the Bethesda Research Center, to pick his brain about what we can do to keep our bones healthy, strong, and beautiful. Dr. Balinese, first of all, tell us, what is osteoporosis?
Osteoporosis is a disease that's characterized by weak and fragile.
I'm Connie Bowman, and I'll be your host. For the past several decades, terrorism against American targets has taken place in domestic and international locations. Pan Am Flight 103 was an international flight from London's Heathrow Airport to New York's JFK Airport that exploded over Scotland on December 21, 1988. Welcome to the latest edition of Touchstone Energy TV. We're very proud to report that there are now more than 690 Touchstone Energy cooperatives nationwide. Here to tell us about all of that and more is Jim Bossell, NRECA's COO for Touchstone Energy. Jim has led the brand for the past 8 years and under his direction has added over 40 new programs for local co-ops to use. Jim, at the NRECA regional meetings last year, you spoke about... My interior decorator brought me here to Bill's Carpet Fair. I was amazed at the incredible selection. She told me that I'd absolutely get the best prices and find some of the world's finest carpets, not to mention a huge selection of international area rugs. And look at these hardwoods and laminates, perfect for the dining room or any room in the house. My decorator knew I'd find the quality, service, and prices I wanted. If you need flooring and don't see bills, you're making a big mistake. You may find yourself working with someone who has strong negative opinions about study protocol or complaints about data collection procedures. Handling these situations can feel like a balancing act. You want to acknowledge that you've heard what the data collector has to say, but you also need to reinforce the importance of following the study's procedures. In most cases, once your data collectors hear why the study protocol was developed, it's easier for them to abide by it. Let's take a look at how our supervisor handles this situation. At Rubbermaid Commercial Products, we understand how important it is to create a healthy and safe environment for patients, guests, and employees, to improve positive patient outcomes, Meanwhile, the water you're drinking from store-bought bottles and even well-known water filtration systems may just not be as clean and healthy as you might think. Many of our employees have direct contact with patients who have a potential airborne infectious disease. Those employees are required to wear the proper protective equipment when working with these patients. This is a mandatory requirement. Actuarial Standards of Practice, or ASOPs, are developed for the actuarial profession, thanks to the Actuarial Standards Board, or ASB. Initial, or exposure drafts, are distributed to the members of all the actuarial organizations, all of whom must comply with the standards of practice. Exposure drafts are also posted on the ASB's website. But as you'll see in this next scene, they protect companies and ultimately consumers too.
At Greenbrier Volkswagen, shop the biggest selection of all Volkswagens and get 0% APR financing for up to 72 months. That's right, we've got the biggest selection in Virginia and North Carolina, only at the biggest and best. Greenbrier Volkswagen in Chesapeake.
The world presents a complex blend of opportunities and risks. As your systems, assets, and facilities grow, your exposure multiplies. From risk identification to assessment, prioritization and mitigation, SAIC can help you protect the assets your mission depends on.
Well, we've come to the end of another great conference and the end of Appco TV.
Do you know what, Connie? I'm feeling a bit sad today because it's been such a good week.
Oh, but don't be too sad, Stephen, because, you know, next year we'll be back in Kansas City, and I hope to see you and you there as well.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.